Okay guys, welcome back to another video here. Today I'm going to be breaking down my guaranteed sale program in a bit of a longer format because I've been getting a lot of questions about this one, especially now how it pertains to do I sell first or do I buy first? So we call this in my team the real estate catch-22. This is, do you buy another property before you've sold yours? And then the hope is that you find that property, you then sell yours in the meantime, and everything runs smoothly. But of course, the big risk factor on that side of things is you find another property, but you don't end up selling yours in the meantime. So it means that you've essentially got two mortgages. And that's the big risk factor. Let's be honest, it's Vancouver and the greater area. It's not cheap, it's hard enough to afford one mortgage, let alone two mortgages. And the more likelihood is you're not actually gonna be able to complete on the second home. And so now you're on the cuff financially, contractually, and then there's the risk of litigation and everything for breaking contracts, lost deposits. Basically, it's a nasty scenario that we don't want to be in. The guaranteed sale program helps with this because what we're going to do is exactly the same scenario as before. We're going to go look at properties in which you like. Once we find a property that you like and you know that you found a property that you like, we can move forward with an offer as normal. It doesn't need to be a subject to sale or anything like that. Then once we've secured that property, we're gonna then put your property on the market. Before we do so though, you and I are gonna have a contract in place that we would have agreed upon pricing and dates for such, signed, sealed, delivered from both you and I, and that basically guarantees the sale of your home. I'm gonna then put your property on the market and market the living daylights out of it. We typically on average get more for our homes that we list than the average agent. So if we get a higher offer, you're gonna be able to take that higher offer. You're not gonna be stuck with ours. But worst case scenario, if you don't, we already have a contract in place knowing that I'm gonna buy your home. So it means that you can move forward with the other home, you can move out. Basically, you take away that risk factor. You don't have to be so worried about, running basically two homes and essentially running two mortgages and all those other fears. We did this because it takes away a lot of the risk factor, especially when you're in like high stakes markets here. We're in Vancouver, it's very easy for the property prices to be north of $1 million, which is much harder to handle than say, further east where homes are like 400,000. We're playing with large amounts of money here. So any risk mitigation strategies are just going to be absolute key. And we find that really, really works well. So of course, hope you enjoyed, guys. If you found this helpful and somebody else will benefit from it, we do ask that you do just click share. As always, please do click subscribe. And until the next time, thanks for joining.